In 1513, a Turkish admiral named Piri Reis drew a map that should have never existed. It showed something that would baffle scientists for centuries. A detailed coastline of Antarctica. But here's the twist. It was drawn more than 300 years before Antarctica was even discovered. And the land wasn't covered in ice. How could a 16th century sailor know what Antarctica looked like beneath the ice? Who told him? What source did he use? Or better yet, what civilization came before us and left behind this knowledge? Piri Reis was no ordinary mapmaker. He was a highly respected admiral in the Ottoman Empire and had access to ancient scrolls, maps, and knowledge gathered from across the known world. But on this mysterious map, drawn on gazelle skin, he included something that defied all logic. A clear, accurate outline of the northern coast of Antarctica, with no ice. Show. Side-by-side comparison. Modern Antarctica versus Piri Reis map. Experts confirmed. It wasn't just guesswork. The alignment matched high-resolution scans made by modern satellites and seismic tools. Technology that didn't exist for another 500 years. According to mainstream science, Antarctica has been covered in ice for the past 34 million years. So, how could a 500-year-old map show it without ice? Here's where things get even stranger. Recent geological studies reveal that Antarctica may have been ice-free much more recently, within the last 6,000 to 12,000 years. That time frame matches up with ancient myths and massive cataclysms described in religious texts. Could it be that someone saw this land before it froze? In the late 1940s, the U.S. launched one of the biggest expeditions to Antarctica in history, Operation High Jump. Led by Admiral Richard Byrd, this mission involved over 4,000 military personnel, aircraft, and warships. Officially, it was for research. Unofficially, it sparked one of the most whispered about conspiracy theories of the last century. Byrd later claimed to have seen a land beyond the pole, a place untouched by ice with mountains, lakes, even signs of life. After his report, the operation ended abruptly. Byrd stopped speaking publicly, and Antarctica was suddenly locked down. Today, the Antarctic Treaty bans all military activity, and certain regions are completely off limits. Why? Buried beneath 2 miles of solid ice, scientists have detected structures that resemble pyramids. Perfectly symmetrical shapes. Geometric alignments. Some arranged in patterns not found in nature. Thermal scans have shown heat signatures deep below the ice, like energy sources, or even underground facilities. Whistleblowers claim there are metallic objects, ruins, and even bodies, frozen in time. Could it be the remains of a civilization older than Egypt, older than Sumer, possibly wiped out by a global flood or cosmic event? Some believe this is the real Atlantis. The Bible talks about a time when the earth was full of giants. Genesis 6:4 says, "There were giants in the earth in those days, mighty men of old, men of a renown." The Book of Enoch, removed from most Bibles, mentions fallen angels, strange hybrid beings, and a judgment that buried their cities beneath the earth. Could Antarctica be their prison? Is that why it's so heavily guarded today? Even ancient civilizations like the Mayans and Egyptians spoke of a southern land, a place of gods, disaster, and rebirth. In 2023, satellite imaging revealed something stunning. Massive rectangular anomalies buried under the ice shelf. too precise to be natural, too massive to ignore. NASA has denied involvement, yet their satellites continue to scan the region. Google Earth once allowed users to spot strange formations until they were blurred out. Why the secrecy? What are they hiding beneath the coldest place on Earth? Some say Antarctica hides a stargate, ancient alien technology used to traverse dimensions. Others claim the Nazi regime found something there in the 1930s, and the US went to stop them. Still others believe this land was home to an ancient civilization, wiped out by the Great Flood, and buried beneath ice by divine judgment. One thing's for sure, something down there scares the elite. If a 500-year-old map can expose this much, then everything we've been taught about history, geography, even human origin, could be wrong. What if we are the next civilization about to be wiped clean? What secrets lie beneath the last untouched continent? And when those secrets rise again, will we be ready? If you believe something is hidden beneath Antarctica, something ancient, powerful, and forbidden, then share this video. Let the truth rise from the ice. Let the world know we're not the first, and we might not be the last. In 1997, scientists picked up a sound in the Pacific Ocean, a sound no one could explain. It was ultra low, deep, almost like something alive. They named it the bloop. Cut to sonar wave animation, deep underwater visuals. For years, researchers believed it came from an enormous creature, far larger than any whale. But later, some claimed it originated near the coast of Antarctica. Could it have come from something buried, awakening? Or from a machine, long dormant, powering on beneath the ice? Let's go back to the Piri Reis map one more time. Reis said in his own writings that his sources were ancient maps, even older than Rome, passed down from civilizations that no longer exist. But wait, how can a map of Antarctica, accurate without satellites or aerial view, exist unless someone had already seen it from above? Does this suggest aerial technology, ancient satellites, or even outside help? Ancient astronaut theorists believe that early humans were visited, guided, or even genetically altered by advanced beings. If Antarctica was once their base, then perhaps this map was part of their legacy. In recent years, frozen bodies discovered in the Arctic and Antarctic have shown genetic anomalies. Some have elongated skulls. Others possess features not found in any modern human line. A few have even tested positive for DNA that doesn't match any known group on Earth today. Could these be the survivors of the lost Antarctic race? Or the hybrid offspring of something not quite human? Why do government researchers always intervene before these discoveries are made public? Antarctica is the only continent where no one owns land. The Antarctic Treaty, signed by 56 nations, prohibits exploration in certain regions, no matter how peaceful your mission is. That's right, there are zones you are forbidden to enter. Even Google Earth shows some of these regions as blurred, pixelated, or blacked out. Why would they block views of ice? Or are they blocking views of what's beneath it? Let's revisit the Bible, not as religion, but as a record of ancient memory. Revelation 23 speaks of a being cast into the bottomless pit and shut up, and a seal set upon him. What if that pit isn't metaphorical? What if it's Antarctica, the most isolated, sealed-off region on the planet? The book of Job also mentions creatures deep in the sea, like Leviathan, that no man can tame. Are these just stories, or coded history of beings buried beneath the Earth's final frontier? NASA has warned that Antarctica's ice is melting faster than expected. Every year, more secrets become exposed: ancient forests, mountain ranges, even fossilized remains. If global warming continues, we won't just lose ice. We may gain access to an entire lost world. A world that wasn't meant to be uncovered. At least not yet. Are we approaching a time when the past will rise again? And if so, are we prepared for what we might find? Think about it. All these clues, from a forgotten map, to satellite anomalies, to ancient texts, all pointing to the same frozen continent at the bottom of the world. A place where time stopped, where the past and future may collide, and where a secret civilization may still exist under the ice, waiting. This isn't just about a map. It's about rewriting history. It's about questioning everything we've been taught. About who we are, where we came from, and what lies beneath our feet. The past is not dead. It's just hidden, buried, frozen. Until one day, the ice cracks. If this story made you question what's real, if you believe there's truth beneath the lies, then hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to see it.